in the course of your journey, how do you manage disputes when it comes to taxation between your clients and, say, the Revenue Authority?
I think the most important thing one would then ask is, how do disputes arise between a client or a business person and KRA? And they arise out of many things. The most fundamental thing of how they arise could be as simple as you've declared taxes, you've made a self-assessment, and you've not paid. Then KRA writes back to you, and then there's a back and forth. You haven't paid, or you declared the wrong figures. So you're coming back and doing a reflection and saying, this is not what I earned, or this is not what I was supposed to pay. I should have paid less. Then the aspect of where you're in business and you're not filing taxes, KRA will come back and will issue you with an assessment. So when they issue you with that assessment, KRA is using the information they have to estimate the taxes. Then on your end, you're saying, this is not the level of business I did, I should pay less taxes. Then there's an aspect of, they will ask you for your records. They'll look at them and say, you did not declare these taxes correctly. You should have applied this particular rate of tax, or you should not have claimed these expenses. So there are many dynamics of how disputes arise. Then you go back to the person who should have paid taxes. Now, let's say the person in business. So when you are aggrieved by the demands from KRA, then the law provides you with options of how you can handle that dispute. And the first thing is, when you get an assessment from KRA, is you need to object to that assessment. So from business, what we have found, and we go back to what Peter was saying, the gap that is there with people in business, they may be issued with an assessment and they don't know how to react to that. They don't know that they need to object. So we've had clients coming to us, they were issued with assessments like a year ago. They don't know they have an option of objecting late. They don't know that there's an avenue for them to address that issue. But bottom line is, once you get an assessment from KRA, you have an avenue of disputing. And then once you dispute, you are now presented with a second level of where you go back and present your facts. KRA then should be able to make a decision arising from that, and they give you an objection. It's called an objection decision, where they are saying, we've reviewed their records, your additional information, and we are happy, and we are amending our earlier demand, we are bringing it down. Sometimes they can even amend it in its entirety. Now, in the event that they don't amend, then what avenues do we have as business? Then still the law has provided an avenue that you can go to the Tax Appeals Tribunal. So again, you make a formal request to the Tax Appeals Tribunal to be heard again. So when you go to the Tax Appeals Tribunal, then KRA has brought in another level. It's called the alternative dispute resolution. So you are at the Tax Appeals Tribunal, you make a prayer that I want my matter to be handled through the ADR process. So when you go to ADR process, then that's a level again. Now it's an environment where now you are having a conversation with KRA. A cordial information environment. The conversation is had in a cordial environment where KRA is again will give you a second chance to present your facts. And the good thing about ADR, they are not very rigid. They don't follow the law to the letter. They give you an option, like if you didn't provide all the documents, or you don't have all the documents that KRA would have wanted, they'll look at whatever they have and make a decision based on that. So again, now what would happen is, through the alternative dispute resolution, if you agree with the commissioner, and ideally the environment is to make you shake hands and agree, you go back to the Tax Appeals Tribunal and tell them, we've already agreed with the commissioner, and the matter then gets sorted. In the event that the matter is not resolved at Tax Appeals Tribunal. Then the next level is to go to the appeal at High Court. Yes, so the entire process of dispute resolution is well documented, but unfortunately, most of the people in business or people who are doing business, they are not alive to the facts that they have the first and the second chances in that process. Yes.
All right.